Okay, guys. How are you guys doing? Good. TV's check fine, sound check fine, image check fine, everything's fine. So let's see what we can do today. Have the workshop. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. Today is the 22nd of July 2021. Finally, I put together the spine thing. Did the whole day sitting, doing everything, putting all the thing. You know, the spine has got so many things involved. So many. It's a basic part of our system. It's a skeletal system that keeps us walking, sitting, climbing, turning around, moving around, reacting to something. So many guys involved. Of course, the muscle system, the skeletal system has got a muscle system, which hopefully when I finish it, I can talk about that. So I got only a few more classes to finish, then I'll be fine. I got classes to talk about muscles and also about protein. We have covered fat and carbohydrate and protein, and then maybe minerals and vitamins. So thank you very much, all of you, for still coming and joining us today. It is now, I can't even remember day number 1. Whoa. I said, sure, we're going to go to sessions now. Okay, we're going to go sessions, and we will see how many sessions we have. Okay. Okay, this may be a it's a class, but it's not going to be very exciting because there's no souls around, there's no dark energy around, there's no negative energy around. It's just a simple and easy class. So, but we all need to know. As we grow older and older, we can't even be able to walk. You know, and everything goes wrong. Our skeletal, something is doing wrong to our skeletal system. What does it need? Now, this is the one we're going to talk about. What kind of food we need, what food we don't need. Now, we will have one food we need and food we don't need. How the food is affecting us. So we'll talk about that maybe in part number 3 or part number 4. Okay, let's see. Let's see how many parts we can finish. So thank you very much. We'll stop sharp at about 10 o'clock. You're going to have a lot of work to do. So thank you. PVH explaining and healing, skeletal, bone system, part number 1. Thank you guys for all of you joining us. Let's start now. Okay, let's see. Remember, this is what we are. And this can push you to limits. Running, jumping, swimming, gymnastics, acrobats, all because of the bone system. Yes. And at the same time, we can mess it up also. We can damage it, we can mess it up. So much of harm can come to the whole system. Okay, so this one, okay, very important. Now, PVH can help heal you. PVH can help you to heal. That's what we want to do. The whole thing. It's not about talking about skeleton. We're talking about what can we do to improve the existing condition, or what can we do to help ourselves to move on. Today one lady called me up and she was like crying. She's crying with so much of pain. The knee is gone. Oh, which I can't remember which phone is it now. The knee is gone. She's still crying and screaming and shouting, all about the bones. So we want to make you guys realize that. Let's start now and don't mess it so bad that you won't be able to do much. See how beautiful is engineered. This is a good body. It can also be obese, can also be skinny, and the obese body, the bones are carrying more weight. The skinny body may not have enough muscle to make the body move. Lots of things are involved here, my friends. It's not just straightforward. Okay, so thank you very much. This is more than 370 odd days watching and talking to the camera every day. Okay, let me see how I can finish it. I want to make it shorter than the virus class. It was 8 episodes. So I want to make it smaller. Okay, thank you very much. Let's start. Remember this one? Somebody is saying, Rajendran Dhanaraj, Master Siva, thank you for your topic, interesting orthopedic lectures. Many suffer from inflammation of the joints. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, yes. Inflammation of joint. You know how many people have healed on that? People couldn't walk and walk. Just two things, diet control and things like that. As doctors and orthopedics, you're not talking about diet. You let them, they come and give them painkillers and they go back home and inflammation, it will not come down. Painkillers being just becoming thing. You need to know, maybe part of the inflammation is also autoimmune. It's just got the wrong thing. The brain has got the wrong thing. That could all be because of dark energy. Now, what is dark energy? Come, wait. We have the reasons for all of these failures, which we will discuss with everybody. Okay, thank you. Okay, right. Now, next. Academic qualification. My name is Siva Vikraman. Okay. Academic qualification. Mechanical engineer from University of Malaya. Next, mission to find a simple solution for the poor, the emotional and the mental life, and the spiritual. Forgot that. Become healer for 11 years, teaching and healing pranaviolethealing. Okay, good. Next, travel in the world to teach and heal. Yes, travel in the world to teach. You want to travel more. If not for the lockdown, I've traveled to many other places by now. But at the same time, we learn a lot through shutdown. A lot. 365 days, and it's going on and going on. You know, so many sessions going on. Okay, that's it. That's enough. Huh? Right. Next. Do some done. Quick one. Right. PVH, no touch, no drug therapy. Anyone above 5 years old can learn and heal themselves and heal others. At the same time, also perform distant healing. So we got all of these things. We got distant healing, we got PVH, we got that, everything. So thank you. Next. 3 principles of pranaviolethealing. Number 1, the body heals itself. Okay, the body heals itself. Human body heals itself. Number 2, prana is required for the human body for its well-being. Number 3, presence of prana accelerates the well-being of the physical and energy body. So thank you. Okay, like that. Our vision, very important to understand the simple things like that. We envisage where family is healthy and healthy life is healing one. We believe that all people are made in the image of God, can heal themselves easily. That's what we feel. Everybody can heal that. Our mission, have the birth of human prana healing should be available to everyone, regardless of race and religion. Next, prana healing for all and each and every one of you. Every home should have a healing one. Every home should have a healing one. That's our intention. Okay. Next, every woman needs a healing one. Every woman needs a healing one. Okay. Right. Next, every person must be pain-free. All type of pain. Every animal will be pain-free. Every plant needs to be pain-free. If you understand, they are also part of mother. They are also created. They also want to be pain-free. Next, what type of pain? Number 1, physical pain. Bones are all physical pain. Bones of getting up in the morning, going to sleep. I can't move my leg. I can't my finger is not turning around. Tunnel carpal, tennis elbow, so many things. Osteoporosis, osteomyelitis, whatever osteo. Osteopathic. So many kinds of effort. So many people cannot walk. When you cannot walk, you can't go to the toilet, you can't move, you can't do anything, you cannot get up from the bed. Lots of things, my friend. So what causes this? How can we come up? How can PVH help each and every one of you? That's our intention. Okay, so stay tuned. Next, emotional pain. Next, mental pain. Next, finally, spiritual pain. Lots and lots of pain. Lots and lots of pain. Huh? Okay, TV is good. Fine, TV is good. Very nice. Okay. Thank you to all the translators. Thank you. My Usha, so grateful for all the incredible sessions, madam. Yes, madam. Lot of learning. Learn in this lifetime. Learn. 2 hours a day is not big, no big deal. Learn and take it with you for your next lifetime. That should be the intention of each and every one of you in this lifetime. Learn, do good, learn and take it with you. Come back with much more powerful things, much more. Divine will give you Learn, learn, learn. Don't get stuck in one thing. Learn anything. Learn to cook, learn to wash, learn to clean, learn anything. Things will become better for each and every one. Okay? Right, thank you. Next, we which want to reduce this. You want to reduce this? Too much of medication for life. You got bone pain, arthritis, rheumatoid, you take painkillers for life. And nothing might happen. Okay? Right. Next. Look at this. Never ending. Yes, they relieve the pain. Yes, they relieve the pain. So they heal you. Right. What stops the body from getting healed? All these things. Cords and psychic attack and wrong diet. Wrong diet, number one, for bones. Bad habit. Yes. Next. Wrong emotion. Yes. Also. Next. Failure of the immune system. Yes. 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 Autoimmune. Eating the bones. Next. Auto-suggestion. Yes. This has got no cure for you. You must take medicine for the rest of your life. That's an auto-suggestion. Right. Next. Bacteria, virus, fungus. Yes. Karma. All. So imagine. The bones can have all this happen, stopping from getting healed. Okay? Right. Next. Remember, your body wants to heal yourself. Its health really in your hands. Its health really in your hands. It has to be in your hands. Your health must be in your own hands. If not, bye-bye. You can end up having so much of problem. Okay? It has to be in your hands. Next. It's simple. Just follow PVH simple guidelines. You and your family can be healthier and stay healthy. That's intention. And remember, stay safe. It's very important for each and every one of us to stay safe. Okay? Very important, friend. Listen to me, Nowadays, very difficult. You got Delta variant and whatnot they're having. Please be safe. Okay? Right. Thank you. Now, again, I'm going to put this on. PVH can help and guide you to heal yourself. That's what we want to do. We want to help you so they can heal yourself, guide you to heal yourself and move on. Next, we also want to make sure that you can heal somebody else. Don't be selfish of healing only yourself, but there are other people you can also heal. That's all. Healing yourself, and I should add the word heal others. Very good. Add tomorrow. Okay. Now we thank everyone for today's workshop. We thank every one of you for today's workshop. Next, let's all make the workshop more meaningful. Next, treat me like a brother, like a friend, like someone who may be able to help you in this lifetime. Okay, in some way. Okay, in some way in this lifetime, or in some way. Maybe in this lifetime I may be able to show something to you. Okay, right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The rules for healing religious people? Nah, not interested anymore. Not interested. Okay. Next, guys. A lot of people here are struggling with help. I need to call two ladies now and put them together in the phone. We're going to talk to them. They're having bleeding today right now. So we'll play this thing and heal both of them. Okay? Let's call these two people. They are bleeding very badly. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How many days you are bleeding?
So, today Kiranji has helped me to contact with some gynae doctor.
No, I'm asking you how many days are you bleeding? That's all. I'm not talking about how many days you're bleeding.
So, more than 1.5 months.
Okay, okay, that's all. Wait, I'm gonna have somebody else. Wait, we'll have somebody else. She also has the same problem.
Okay, sir.
All of you can take the healing wands, please. We're going to heal people who are bleeding profusely because of your period issues. There are people bleeding for 1 month, 1 year sometimes. Let's heal all of these girls today, in this class today, right now. That girl is not replying. This girl is not taking the call. What did the guy tell you?
She has given me the medicine for stop the bleeding for 3 to 5 days, and after that, she is also giving me.
Okay, right now you got a cord. You got a cord coming to you. You got a cord coming to you right now.
Maybe my weakness is very much. That's why, sir.
Check and see one cord coming to you from a lady from your own family, father's side. Father's side, yes.
Okay, sir. Again, I'm reading and thinking, sir.
Yes, thinking. Hold page number 7 to the Ajna. Let me get this girl now. This girl, I tell you, every period she will be bleeding so bad. I'm calling her, she's not picking up the call. What do we do? Sometimes people in India, they might close their data, They don't switch on the data. Okay, guys, whoever it is, let's pick up the wands, all of you, please. Let's heal and heal every woman who was bleeding, who has got no help, and they are bleeding. Okay, let's start now. Shall we start now? Anyone becomes powerful is required to go to all the mothers of Mother Earth and all the ladies who are having a lot of breathing issues from all of their uterus and the animal walk. Then go to each and every one of them. Come on, guys. Madam, madam, please sit down. Please sit down. Right now. Please sit down right now. They're both online now. Let's see each other, both of them. And all the ladies on Mother Earth were going through a lot of issues with bleeding, with the period and beyond the period time. Divine Mother, Divine Mother, to all the mothers of Mother, beings of Divine Fire, all the mothers of Mother, the purity God desires. All the mothers and Mother, the beings of Divine Fire, all the mothers and Mother, to the purity God. Let God's blessing be with each and every mother and mother, to all the ladies who are bleeding. Let it be divine energy go to each and everyone, heal their uterus and endometrium wall, and heal the bleeding point. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let God's blessing be with each and every one of them. Thank you, thank you. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Let's keep in touch and see what happens. Bye. We have a lot of problems, guys. This poor girl has been coming to us for years and years and years, and still so much of problem. But when we heal, it's become better. The next period we extend, very heavy bleeding. So sad. Okay, my friend, teaching and healing are given freely to all race, gender, caste, and religion. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go. Let's go, man. Skeletal system. Are we knowingly or unknowingly damaging our skeletal system? Probably we are. The kind of food that we take is not suitable for our system, and also all the dark energy we are getting from somewhere, not allowing the body to heal. And also are we doing some kind of extreme sports and damaging our knees and damaging all our parts. There's one girl I talked to in Singapore. She told me just to lose weight, she climbs 1,000 steps a day. 1,000 steps a day and run 10 kilometers to lose weight. She did her best, but not knowing it's not even a bone issue, not exercise, it's about thyroid issue. And today she got a lot of knee pain. Who's going to help you? One man we met, running 12 kilometers a day, running 12 kilometers a day, just to prepare for the marathon. Why? He does 5 marathons in a year. And I'm sure all the bodies will be very, very happy, all the muscles will be happy, all the bones will be happy. For all those people who are doing marathons, in the past 1 year plus, there's no marathons. 1 year plus, 1 year 6 months. Because we started March, 1 year March, 1 year, and now in June, 1 year 4 months. I'm sure all the muscles and all the bones and ligaments and the tendons and the heart and all the joints will be very happy. Wow, thank God this guy didn't do marathon this year. Otherwise, they just go to this marathon, that marathon, go to every marathon. Why? Why? The guy who first did the marathon, he died. He came in, collapsed, and he died. Yes, the body cannot take this kind of stuff. Okay? So we hope so. We understand your skeleton, that's your skeletal system. Can you manage all of these things? It's very important, sir. It's very important to understand. Who is this? Prana Chakraji. Translation, please, man. What's happening, madam? Some Burumji, sir, healing all women having bleeding issues should also be included during the blessing. Yes, madam, we will do that. Like today we did for 2 people, and many some people we do not have seen. So hopefully we will add more of that soon. Okay, right, thank you very much. Skeletal system. Right, next, watch this. Very interesting thing, but watch, Watch. This man, not very big size, he's putting bricks over his head. Wow. That is 18. Not 20, 19. So take one, I can put back. Okay. I can carry some more. Yes, that is 22. This guy is carrying 22 rocks, bricks, and all done on a board. And he's climbing on a piece of board. Now, this guy is doing this to survive. Yes, I understand. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20. I can carry some more. Okay, that's 22. And it's going back. Now tell me, you see how some people, how long can he do this? He's a survivor. He's doing it for survival. The more bricks he carries, the more money he makes. But for survival. Now my biggest question is, how long can he do this? 1 year, 2 years, 6 months? What's going to happen to the vertebra? The whole spine, the skull, the cervical, the lumbar, going down thoracic, lumbar, sciatic, coming down through his knees, going down to the foot, and he's walking on a boat. You got to walk maybe, I'm not sure, 50 meters or 100 meters to put down there, or put on a truck, and the truck goes. So imagine how difficult life must be for him. This guy, give him another 1 year or so, he will not be able to even walk. The spine is gone. I met a man, he was 45 years old. He said he can't even carry 1 kilo bag of sugar, a 1 kilo bag he can't even carry. I asked him why. He said, from 17 years old, sir, I've been carrying sacks. I used to have competition who can carry the heaviest sack. I could carry. Yes, we can all carry at one point of time. But you're overloading on your bones and your skeletal system, and they can't take it. You know how much of compression they have? This thing can move. The spine can move. There's nothing special about this man. He's just another man like you and me. He may be tough, but the bones are not tough. And then they go back home, they have bad habit, they eat all the alcohol, they start smoking, eating pan, and all that will make it even worse. It's even worse than what he already has. And no proper shoes. Forget about shoes, madam. Forget it. He will probably be barefooted. No proper shoes. No shoes at all. Not proper shoes, but no shoes at all. People cannot afford shoes, madam. Many countries now. When I was a small child, we couldn't afford shoes. We just buy school shoes only. Okay, that's part of life. Every living thing is a support system. Every living thing. Some kind of support system to move, to wear. Even the single cell, the cells in our body, there's a layer outside. Even the plant has got its own skeleton. Each plant cell has got another skeleton, like the cellulose layer is tough, it cannot be flexible. So we also have. They all have a wall around the thing. Each other slowly builds up, and become more complicated. So every living thing needs a support system. Okay? Next. Everything needs a support to stand up straight. So to stand straight, you must be much more powerful. The human beings stand up straight. Monkeys, not all the time. They are on four legs, but they can also stand straight. The giraffe has got a long neck. How much support it needs? Everything. The longer they are, the more support they need. So the higher they go, the more support. The foundation now. Okay. Everything needs support to stand. Okay. So we stand. Human beings stand. Right. Or to move. To move. You need to move. You move. Got to stretch a leg. Something happens, and something must hold it again. Now, if you have a broken leg, how can you walk? You got no joint. You cannot walk. Like that. Now, trees need support to move. The trees need support to move. The tree needs support to move. Okay? Right. This is how they are. Wow. Beautiful, huh? They got branches to come out, so the leaves can take the sunlight, and now they move more sunlight, because they need sunlight to survive. So they will move in this direction. This direction is going smaller, bigger, like that. Inside there's nothing there, but they have to move out to get sunlight, and then to drop the rain down to the roots. Now, as it's going up, there's also underneath the ground. It has got a root down here, like that. So it needs this buttress root. That means it goes straight down. The coconut trees, the banana trees are fibrous root. They go like that. So they more support to have. So imagine, because the stem of the banana tree is not so strong. You got layers and layers and layers, so the root support them. Okay, like that. So everything in the support system, whether it's going to be a tree or anything, right? Then comes the other tree that we have, beautiful trees. See how they move. They move. So they have more support. You know, the branches, all these things. Simply, I want to reach the sunlight. I want more and more sunlight. I push myself out to receive the sunlight as much as I can. And here, the center, they have very little leaves, but all will be on the outside sun. Look at this thing. The higher I grow, the more the trees are, they compete. They compete to go higher and higher to reach the sunlight. Yes, my friend. The higher they go, they learn. They move up. They don't. The small trees, or they have sunlight. So badly that sometimes big trees cannot grow under the ground. They all die. Okay? Right. Then this beautiful coconut tree. These are the beauties, the beautiful guys. They go so high and become so flexible, and they during the time of the hurricane or the tofan or whatever you want to call it, these guys can swing. They don't fall down. Sometimes they get uprooted, but very difficult to uproot the coconut trees. Their roots are like that. They're like that. They're not going down. You know, they're like that. So they're very strong. They move up like that. Okay? So now this next, beings without bones. So the trees have got support. Then we got beings who have got no bones, without bones. Okay, like these guys, the earthworms. They wriggle. But they have a layer of something around them. They don't have a bone system, central bone, but they have an outer layer that supports them for not getting crumbled up, or there's a protection. And they have to have a lot of issues and thing and all. Okay? So remember this. Next come all of these guys. They are flexible, but I have seen in the center there's a piece of plate, like a glassy plate, like a small glassy plate. You know, when a long time when my mother was cooking, a small glassy plate inside. That's the support system, basic, the spine of this guy. Even though they're all fluffy on the outside, but inside there's a layer inside. Okay, right. Now then you got all of the other guys. Look at this guy. This guy, they just they just go like that, swim. And they can be very poisonous, so nothing go near them. Then you got the crabs, the crustaceans, the molluscas, and everything else, molluscas and all kind of stuff. Okay? Shells to protect them from harm. They all have big shells around them to protect them from harm. Even whatever flesh they have, all over protection and shell, very strong cells. Like this one, look at the shell. They don't move, they just stay in one place. And they open and move. The current will carry them up and down. As the current moves up and down, food also comes to them because they just open and receive the food. They don't need big time food. They just small time food. They stuck themselves to the coral or something to call some kind of a structure. They get stuck to them and they breathe on the oxygen and also all the food that comes and goes from them. Okay. Now this is the oysters. Also same thing. Oysters. Now then these are we call it kupang. The different kind of oysters found in Malaysia. Big guys, they get stuck somewhere and they wait for the waves to come and go. The waves will come and the waves will go. And inside. Right. So the shell. Now these are the other guys, real shell guys, real strong, very hard. Like this guy, you have to hammer to break it. If you want to eat the crab, the mangrove crab. The mangrove guy is super duper strong. If you bite the teeth, when you go to a shop, you buy this guy, they give a special spinner to break it up and eat the inside. Okay? These are how they are. Okay? Right. Now, prehistoric animals, we forgot about them. The prehistoric animals also had the skeletal system as well. They had their own system and they all fine. They were all moving around. They were so fantastic. Okay? Like this. As old as 230 million years, they are preserved as fossils under Mother Earth. So Mother Earth became much more. They were under the Mother Earth and something came above Mother Earth. So where did all this come up? Where did God came up? And it's also said that you can find some fossils in the Himalayas. Fossils from the ocean, part of the ocean. They are there. So Mother Earth, 230 million years ago, she must be very wild and doing all kind of stuff. Down, putting on finest, she calms down. And that's when we have this beautiful earth called Mother Earth. But we are messing it up with all kind of thought forms and fighting and killing and shouting and polluting and throwing everything. We are doing that. If we don't change, nothing is going to change. We might lose Mother Earth. We might lose ourselves first. We lose our beauty. But she will come back again. Like how she finished all the prehistoric dinosaurs and everything else. And now she's back again. Beautifully. But we can do the same thing. We can mess it up again. And she will start all over again. No problem. She's fine. Look at how beautiful these huge creatures are. It's like a giraffe. Giraffe family. How did she become like that? How did she become like that? Such a beautiful creature, lost, and this is how it's supposed to be. When you watch Jurassic Park, that's how some of the islands are like that. Some of the islands where man has never been, in Galapagos and things like that. Man has never set foot in the village. And how did he find these things exist? How? No religious scripture talk about this. No religious scripture talk about this, but they exist. How they exist? Because they found them as fossils under Mother Earth. Look at this guy. So from there, they put the whole thing together and say this is how they must have looked at, because the fossil shows each and every skeleton, each and every tooth and everything else, like this. Fossil to prove this. This is the only way to prove, by having the fossils. Fossils prove them what they are, like this. Look at this, how they are. Look at all of these things, they're all there. So this must be like a rhinoceros or some kind of a, rhinoceros. They got horns and things like that. So they must have been there at that point of time. So now they found everything and they put the legs and all together and show this is how they were. How they were. They couldn't, they may not have everything, but they would have probably made some to show how they look like. Okay? An idea. This is exactly how they look like. Look at the vertebra, just like us, reptiles. Look the way, the same thing like how we are. Our ribs and all, they all look almost the same. So some DNA must have also been part of that. Our DNA could be part of them, and we have evolved and we have become Homo sapiens and something like that. So this is how they are. Beautiful, huh? Look at all the vertebrae, just like that, just like this. Just like the human being, stand straight, we have the whole thing. No. Right. So this one also probably would stand straight because the hands are small. Only these two legs are there, so they could probably also stand straight. Okay? Right. Next comes the other one. Look at how they look like. Well, these are all the fossils that are on the neck, and these are all the bones and things like that. This is how they look like, you know, how they were captured. Something must have come so strong, must have melted them and covered them with a rock. And inside the rock they found this. Yes, must be very interesting at that time. 230 million ago, something must have happened. They can fossilify them and like put them in some kind of a wax and keep them there, you know, some huge wax. Maybe it was all kept for us to see. You know, 230 million ago, you will be able to see all of this, how they are, you know, how they evolved. So they when you cut them up, they become like that. It's called huge ones, not small, they're huge ones. Okay, right. Now this is how the fossil looks like inside the whole thing, and it's there after those guys who do the job. They got to pay slowly, chip everything, and bring it back, and then slowly, you know, how long they've taken this thing to do that. Only rich governments can do that. Only rich governments who have got money can do this. It's a good thing. They have spent a lot of time and money to show other parts of the world this such things exist in Mother Earth. Thank you. Thank all the big governments and big companies who did that. Thank you. All vertebrates have the skeletal system. All. Yeah. Okay, we are a vertebra. Then a vertebra, we have a vertebrae. They've got a spine system. Then from the spine system all comes out. Okay? All of them. Okay? Right. Next. So all the animals. They all have a vertebra system. But sad thing, they all horizontal. Can you mean they're all walking straight? Imagine they're all walking straight. They're walking straight, then we will lose to them. The back can walk, stand for a while, then it goes down. They all stand straight, they'll be huge, they'll be bigger than their so many times. Okay? Now look at all of these animals like that. So they walk, run, jump, climb, and do all kind of stuff. The system. And look at this guy. Really big guy. Huge. Look like the dinosaur, the one we saw just now. Same family, same DNA. Right. Now look at how strong. Now this, for it is to stand straight, can you imagine what must hold these bones? Each and every bones are individual. What must hold them together so that they don't move? They move up and down. How they become flexible? Maybe this way flexible, this way flexible, this way flexible, this way flexible. So these are the kind of things. I can move this way. I can bend down. I can bend sideways. I can bend sideways, but not too much. But that's what we are. Right. So like a gymnast can do more things than us, but they are trained from a young child. An acrobat can do much more than that, an acrobat, but they do it when they're still young. Right. Now look at this camel. Same thing, huh? They all grow. Then there's a hump there, and all these things must hold. This whole structure must hold them together. Must hold the stomach, must hold everything together. We are standing straight. Can you imagine this? When you go down, the stomach is going down. Something must hold them together. So they must have a frame. There is a big frame to hold them together. The cow, the horse, the goat, and the cow, everything. Even the elephant. The elephant. Something must hold them together. Otherwise they fall down. They are like that. This whole thing is there. Eat a lot of food. So something must hold them so that they stay there. So these are the skeleton of a bone of an elephant. They all look the same, like a dinosaur also. Then comes the whale. Same thing, my friend. They also have a system. And how flexible they must be to swim and jump and go down, and these animals have adapted to them to stay in sea water. What they must have to survive on the sea water. The salt will kill a mammal, but they can survive. So nature, Mother Nature has made it so perfect, they are able to do all of these things. Thank you, Mother Nature, okay? Then comes all of these things, all the fish bones and things like that. And not only bones, they also bones otherwise from the side to hold the flesh together, to make it flexible. And sometimes they got scales outside there. So many things happen in aquatic fish, so much bone they have, okay? Then you got these flying birds. And these birds have got another link to hold. Otherwise, they cannot hold. They must hold. These wings must hold the whole body. It's like flying an aeroplane. When you fly an aeroplane, it's the wings that carry the whole load. And the wings have got full with fuel. They got kerosene, jet fuel. Kerosene, jet fuel, not a kerosene you have in the house, but a jet fuel. They have a jet fuel there in the plane. And that's why it's carrying them for long distance. And also the fuselage and everything else, they keep a lot of fuel. You can imagine, now this guy is flying. All the bones must link, all the ligaments and the tendons and muscle must link all of these feathers so that they can all be in a shape to fly, to move, to fly. No, you know. So imagine how the skeleton of these things works, like that. And it looks very simple, but they do a lot of work. It's a basic skeleton of a bird. The beak, the eyes, and everything else together. Thank you. Then you got all these animals. Every body has a system. Yes, all the pet that we have. You go to if you go to a veterinarian, he probably knows each and every part and what happened, which will grow. They have the same problem. They also broke a leg. They also break a leg. They also have this one. They also have osteoporosis. They also have osteoarthritis. They have everything. Just like us, just like another mammal. So the food they eat is very important. The dogs in the wild eat natural food. The dogs that come from in many parts of the home are eating all of this processed food. So they have probably more problem than the animals in the jungle, the wild. Right, dogs. And then you got cattle. Cattle. Look at the whole system. See, the whole thing is so strong to hold everything. The spine is holding all the ribs, and the ribs are holding all the internal organs, the liver, the stomach, and intestine and all. The whole time together, and the outer layer, all the hernia, the sheet that comes on the wall of the animal, all that thing controls them. Then finally comes the little snake. How powerful can a snake be that a python can catch a big wild animal, curl it around, squeeze it, suffocate it, and then swallow it? That's a python. All other guys are different. They just bite you, they put venomous. The python's got no venom. But it can do a lot of other things. It can squeeze the whole cow. The big guy, not the cow. Maybe an anaconda can do to a cow. But a wild boar, the wild boar is very strong and very versatile. And therefore can do that to the thing. And now look at their bones. You see how many little bones they have. Wow. Each vertebra has got one. So everything they can move, they can move, they can move, they can move. They can stand straight to some extent. And also a king cobra can stand straight about 1/3 of the body's length. 1/3 or 1/4, I think 1/3. He can stand straight, one corner. So imagine he must have the strength to stand straight, but he can't stand all the way. He needs a support at the bottom. The bottom must support him. So imagine all of these things are each one holding the thing, and the food must go inside. You know, can you imagine the python eating a whole wild boar? How much of the whole thing must expand and leave it there for 1 month or 2 months before it leaves everything away, and then it goes to grow big. Can you imagine? Look at how the whole snake will be, the bones and everything else. Can you imagine? Right. Then you got the lizard, another creature, the reptile, lizards. Now they also have a system that protect themselves. They have to move. They probably have to do a lot of things, like that. So now we're going to hit, it's 9 o'clock now. We're going to heal all the cancer patients. Come on guys, all of you to the healing ones, please. Let's heal the cancer patients right now. I promise to heal all cancer patients, whatever class that we have. Let's start healing the cancer patients, please. Okay guys, all of you say, healing one, become as powerful as required. No, please. I'm sorry, start again. Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, my higher soul, to all my spiritual guides, helpers, teachers, healing angels, the great karmic God, cosmic beings of Borobudur, Devaraja, Borobudur, all of holy angels, cosmic angels, holy beings, cosmic beings, cosmic council. Make me an instrument of these blessings. Let me become an instrument of divine fire, the divine light, and also the healing energy to come to the healing one, to go and heal each and every cancer patient on Mother Earth, especially all those who are attending the class today. Let's go. Healing one, blaze away, becomes powerful, blaze away and burn away all the cancer energy from each and every person who are struggling and suffering today, struggling to get the heal from the physical body, from the energy body, from the astral body, and from the mental body. Blaze away and burn away. The divine healing energy and divine fire go to each and every cell of each and every person to blaze away and burn away all the negative energy of each and every cell. Disintegrate, blaze away and burn away and disintegrate all the cancer cells on each and every one of them. Let it go deep inside them. Keep on doing, my friends, keep on doing. Go to each and every cell of the body, blaze away and burn away and disintegrate all the cancer cells in the physical body. Go deep inside each and every cell. Let the divine fire go to each and every droplet of water in each and every cell, become the healing agent for the cells, blaze away and burn away all the toxic energy of all form of toxicity in each and every cell that's causing the cancer to form, blaze away and burn away all the cancer energy to each and every drop of water. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God inside. My soul is soul of divine fire. My soul is the purity God. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, my friends, thank you very much. Now, we finally come to human skeletal system. Coming to our human skeletal system. Very interesting, guys. Huh? Now, the human has is very highly engineered, with all kind of physics, all kind of chemistry, all kind of biology, and something even beyond that to make such a beautiful thing work automatically, rebuilding itself and producing blood and many things that it does to keep this body awake. This is part of the whole system. Yeah? With highly engineered joint, the living skeleton is ultimately connected with the muscular system. Yes, it works with the muscular system. It provides a framework for the stiff livers, stable plates that permit a multitude of movement. The skeleton also integrates functionally with the cardiovascular system, as every second millions of fresh blood cells pour out of the bone marrows. A healthy diet that can provide enough minerals, especially calcium, along with regular moderate exercise can reduce the risk of many bone and joint disorders. That's what it's all about. Moderate exercise, good food, enough minerals. That's what they are saying. Scientific way of saying. But PVH got other reasons for failure and other things. We will teach you how to get sure this is all gone in order for the bone system to work. PVH is a bit different. We take one step again. We take one step again. That's a difference. Okay, guys? No, seriously. We are different. They don't talk about that. So we can all help. A lot of things happen. Sometimes there's no cure. In fact, you go down there, you ask any doctors or any Ayurveda person or whatever it is, I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay, ask about homeopathy or any form of arthritis, zero. Zero cure for arthritis. PVH has cured many people with arthritis and rheumatoid arthritis as well. Let it go on the record today. We got so much of videos to prove that. People have come over 10 years and they're fine today. They're walking, they're good, they know exactly what to do, they're fine. Okay, that's what we want to tell you. We want to share this to everybody in the world today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now the skeletal system, starting with one, the central framework, including bones and connecting tissues. A lot of connecting tissues that you will learn today. What's a cartilage? What's a tendon? What's a ligament? What's a synovial fluid? All these things we'll learn today. Okay? Right. Next, it's also called a neuromuscular skeletal system. And one thing I must tell you, my friend, that we do not talk about. The bones also protects our nervous system. It protects our nervous system. It protects it so terribly. We need to protect our nervous system because this nervous system is a very important part of the whole thing. It's a very important part of the whole thing. Understand, guys? Thank you. Next come bones in the skeletal system. Now the skeletal system made of bone. Let's go to the bones first. We got to come to other things, okay? Now the bone says that support the body and protect the organs and the tissues. Yes. Next, stores the calcium that the body needs as and when required. Next, it stores fat. You know, when you eat the bones, when you go to the shop and we ask them for, especially when you go to the Chinese shop, we get a chicken chicken rice. There's one is steamed chicken rice and the one's a roasted chicken rice. Now the steamed chicken rice, when you buy them, when you cut the bone, inside the bone, got some red, the bone is not really steaming. It's not properly cooked. The roasted one are much stronger. They roast a long time. But a steamed one, inside the chicken and the bones, you'll find bone marrow. Okay? And you got blood. You can find real red blood coming out of it. Okay? That's all iron and whatever. Okay? When you go to the Indian shop, you buy they sell you the sheep or the goat or whatever they want to call it, whatever name. Now, sometimes they sell, when you cut the bone, inside the bone, you can find fat. That's the fat I'm talking about. The bone marrow and the fat. So one time people say they will start to they cut it up and they start to suck it out big. It's one of the best part of the whole meal, I think. They all enjoy it so much. And you go to Indonesia, they just want meat just for the bones. They call it sum-sum. Sum-sum. They call sum-sum. Shop. Oh, kita kambing sum-sum. Kambing. They sell goat satay, they got goat soup, and they have the sum-sum inside. And the inside one they eat, they just pull it out, and sometimes you got to break it up. You can't break it so strong. You can't break it with a hammer. You got to cut it with a sharp knife. And that's a big thing. Everybody enjoys that most of the time. So you keep the fat. You kept the fat inside. Okay, right? Next come, it stores the minerals. It stores a lot of minerals there. It stores a lot of minerals. Who is this? Vijayalakshmi, Tangavel, soup tulang. Tulang kambing. Yeah, soup tulang means tulang means bone. They just make soup with the bones. And Indian people, they also have the legs that they will dry somewhere and they burn the legs of the fibre, remove all the hair, they burn it up and then they cook it. That's another delicacy people say because of all the bones, boils and the fat inside. That's the one they want. Okay, so the stores all the minerals inside. Okay, then it produces blood. Very important. The bones are very important. It produces blood. That's where our blood comes from. Millions of red blood cells are poured every minute in the system. So imagine, we've got a big factory that runs. Blood factory, storehouse for calciums and storehouse of minerals and many things going on, okay? Right. Now, also it protects the nervous system because if any part of the spine is broken, you get paralyzed because it protects it. It's running inside. So it's so delicate that it has to go through the spine, comes out. That's why when the spine moves, it touches the nervous system and you got so much of pain, unbearable pain. Unbearable pain, my friend. You get unbearable pains. So these are the things that you got to be very, very careful about, okay? The bone soup is only very famous in Asia. I'm not sure about other countries. They're not so famous. They just take and they throw it away. The bones they throw it away. They steak and all. No? But in many parts of Asia, the bone soup is a very big thing. Okay? Right. Now, this is a whole skeletal system, my friend. The skull, the spine, the rib, the breastbone, and limbs and bones and shoulder bones and this and ligaments and tendons, you know. The skeleton is a solid, movable framework that supports the body. No? So imagine, then you got inner tissues that goes inside. The inner tissue, then your blood system, then you got all of this, the nervous system going inside. It's such an intricate system, you know, like that. So imagine, this is the muscular system that we have. The musculoskeletal system that we have. Right. So now, the framework is for this. You can put a framework for this. This is the framework. If they have no framework, then the muscles cannot hold somewhere. The muscles have to touch everywhere, and then comes the skin to make you beautiful. Imagine, there's no skin, there's no hair on you. You know, that's how we all look like. If you remove this the flat, then remain the skeleton. People run away when they see skeleton. They oh, spooky, oh, because they have, or someone that they put all the name of skeleton to make a spooky thing for everybody else to put fear on all of you. Yes or no? So that's how you are. Now, of course, you got the fat layer, you got the ligament. See, imagine, without the skin, how we all look like. Imagine. Okay, so now this is what we call the musculoskeletal system, not a neuro. Musculoskeletal system. Okay, right. Now we have more pictures to share now. Now this half skeleton, half neuromuscular system. Can you imagine? Can you imagine all the blood vessels that run by the side of the bones, supported through all kind of ligaments or whatever we want to call them. Look, the muscular system. We'll have a class of muscular system very soon. Okay? Right. Now if you remove all of this, then that's how we look like. Everybody is the same. No difference. Everybody is the same as this. Okay? Right? Yes, skeleton is scary, madam. Kiran Makija says skeleton is scary. Madam, you're also a skeleton, huh? Don't forget. So don't get scared. That's what we made up. We have to first of all thank our skeleton for what we are, that holding us together, making us walk. Because so always, all of us must say, thank you, thank you, thank you to the skeleton. Don't be scared about some of the skeletons we see outside. Okay? Don't be scared. We have been brought up that way. This has all been made back. That's all. Okay? Right. Next, part of the skeleton system, you have the bones. Yes, you have the bones. Then you got the ligaments. The ligaments. Then we have the tendons. Then we have the blood system. The blood system. Then we got the nervous system. I would add the nervous system inside because it protects through the spine, to hold the vertebra, runs all the nervous system, and it comes out from there. So it's part of the whole. I would want to say it's all part of the skeletal system. I would want to say, okay, right? Because this is part of the healing. All the pain comes because of that. Okay, so let's see. Now, this is how we look at. If we do an X-ray, yes, an X-ray will show this. The X-ray will not show you the muscles, will not show you the ligaments, will not show. We show a little bit. Yeah. Of course, they show a little bit, huh? But mostly show all the bone because they're very density, the denser one. X-ray picks up a dense one, okay? Like that. Okay, now this is what you got, guys. Can you imagine? The front, right side, back, and the left side. This is how we all look like. Huh? Everybody is the same. Okay, right. Now look at this. What's the difference? This is a human being. That is what? They look the same, but maybe different sizes, that's all. The skull looks different. Eyes are bigger. One is a human skeleton and the other one is a skeleton of a gorilla. Okay, so imagine. So we are not very far away. The hands are longer because they got to bend down and they have to move very fast. They got a very big hip because they have to eat a lot of food, maybe a lot of vegetables. That's how they are. So one is a human being, One is a gorilla. Okay? Right. Right. Monkey is not as big as a human being. The gorilla stand up. He'll be as big as us. Okay? Right. Then both are very similar. Both are very similar. Okay? Now, coming back to the human being skeleton, we got long bones, then we got sigmoid, then we got support bones, we got the skull, and we got all the coccyx. So we got many names put forth by everybody. We got lots of names given them. Okay? Right. Now the bones are what we are interested in, how we can all get ourselves healed with the bones that we have. Bones are now, we have 270 bones at birth, and as we grow they fuse together and become one, and we got 206 in total when you become adults. When you're born as a baby, you got 270 bones. As we grow older and older, they all fuse together, and we got 206 bones in total. Okay, understand, guys? Next, we got, which is the shortest, strongest density at 21 years old. At 21 years old, the bone becomes the strongest. Before that, it's still growing. So at 21 years and above, growing taller may not be easy. May not be easy. But below that, when you're 14, 15, 16, especially when you're 11 years old and 12 years old, you reach puberty. That time some hormones are formed and you start growing very fast. I still remember, there was all these girls in my class. They were all bigger to me a little bit. And after when I was 14 years old, something happened. I grew bigger than them. Look at me. Whoa, you become so big already. Yes. You know, so they reach puberty much earlier, men are later. Maybe also the food that we eat. Now the food comes inside, the hormones are there, and they build you. Now I'm taller than all of them. It's happening, it just zoom, you grow up. So that can happen, okay? The reach is the strongest density. So the density is very important. Density means how strong the bones become. Then it's grown to the maximum. It has now rejuvenate. It may not be able to be longer or shorter, maybe not. So if you want to grow taller, start when you're much younger. 10, 11, 12 years old. Maybe you can grow. There's one girl who's given us a testimonial how she grew taller after healing the thyroid gland and the adrenal glands and all that stuff. She's grown quite a bit, much more taller than her mother now. She's very happy. I'm proud of my mother, she says, you know, like that. Now, bones are made of connective tissues reinforced with calcium and specialized bone cells. You understand, huh? Bones are made of connective tissues reinforced with calcium. So, calcium is very important, my friend. So, you must have a good diet of calcium. If you're talking, I'm a vegan. Oh, I'm a vegan. I don't take all of these things. Vegans, please be careful, vegans. You must find a good source. If you are a vegan, it's fine. You can be a vegan, whatever you want to do. No problem. But you must find a source of calcium. Because the bones have to grow. They have to keep it strong. I've seen two vegans. One after 15 years of being a vegan. One after 20 years. My God. She was super weak. Push, you'll fall down. Seriously. I say, but what are you doing, madam? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop doing this nonsense. Vegans don't take cheese, don't take milk product, not even egg. So where are you going to get the calcium strong? You see, animals need calcium to build up. Plants need cellulose. Okay. Cellulose is not calcium, it's carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Calcium bonds are calcium, phosphate, and oxygen and hydrogen. Okay, they are two different things. Sometimes you must make sure that calcium is very important. You must replenish the calcium. Let me call this. Let me call somebody. You all must know what I'm talking about. When you're young, it's fine. Rosario, do you remember in Sao Paulo, we met a lady who was a vegan?
Yes, sir. Yes.
How bad was she?
Oh, very sad. She was in her bones. She had been a vegan for many years, and
yes.
you told her she was seriously, you asked her body and you said she was seriously compromised because she was undernourished.
people don't understand. No, they may all think very nice. I mean, it's a very stylish. Oh, I'm a vegan. They think they are all protecting the world. It's all fine. I no doubt about it. But where are you going to get the nutrients for your body? Your body needs the nutrient. If it doesn't need the nutrients, start picking up everything from the muscles and the bones, and you go on and on and on. You know what I mean?
Yes.
People do not understand this issue.
The body needs fuel, so it will get it from where it can. If you're not giving it, it will get it from where it can.
And she was really bad. She was really, really bad. You know, she was really bad.
Yes, yes. Very skinny and no energy. She had no energy. Everything was her hair, everything in her. You could see that something was deeply wrong.
Exactly. No, if you are a vegan for 1 year, 2 years, you don't see that. But 10 years and 15 years, that's when everything goes wrong.
So the thing is, there is such a misinformation because people, I don't know, people in industry and everybody says something different. For instance, here in Uruguay, they say, no, don't be a vegetarian, not a vegan. A vegetarian because there are certain nutrients only meat or eggs or certain fish have, and the body needs that. Is that true?
Yes. Yes, Rosario. Yes. Exactly. At least milk. Take milk at least. Don't get angry with the cow. I understand. People angry with the cow. But then you must sit down and do a proper study to find out where am I going to get all of these things. In India, there's a lot of vegetarians, but they take a lot of milk product. So they're fine. They take a lot of milk product. Milk product is everywhere. The early morning they have curd, and at night they've got curd, and every time it's curd in everything they have. A lot of protein they have. Sometimes too much of protein. Too much of protein if you ask me for the vegetarians in India. You know?
Sir, here also they say that if you take a lot of milk or milk products, your body produces a lot of mucus, and that mucus is fertile ground for bacteria and etc. Is that true also, sir?
Say again?
If you take a lot of milk products, the body develops a lot of mucus, and that mucus is fertile ground for all sorts of bacteria.
Of course, everybody needs the mucus. That's the first defense line for any system.
Okay. But if you have a lot of mucus, it can be a problem too.
Yes, of course. Everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation.
Exactly. I like this. You don't keep on eating the same thing over and over again. It's going to mess you up.
Yes, sir. Because people here in these countries that we are, for instance, we're now in winter. So it's cold. So people don't want to eat green vegetables all day, uncooked or raw or been cooked. They are cold. So they ask me, I need to eat meat. I need to eat something strong. And what is the reason? Well, I know you said you were going to do a class in food and what is the right thing to eat, even though there are a lot of things you already said. But every day, people have this in mind that they don't want to eat the same thing every day.
Right.
They want it to change.
Yeah.
And then it's then the trouble comes.
Okay, let's say if you're in Europe, they'll say, oh, it's winter, we must have vodka and whiskey to keep us warm.
And chocolate.
It's chocolate. It's just something you all grew up with. You grew up with this. You just grew up with that. You just grew up with this thought function. Maybe it may not be good at all.
Exactly.
The best thing is to look from examples of how people have lived and how they've all gone bad or they've become good. Follow the good side of what other people have done as a thing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay, Rosario.
Here in Uruguay, in Argentina, everybody, when I was young, we ate meat, lunch and dinner.
That's too much.
There was no meat, it was not a meal.
I tell people don't eat mammal, that's all. Don't eat mammal. That's something to do with our life, our way we have been created by Mother Earth. Don't eat mammals.
Also, sir, just one little thing. People, when we talk about vegetables, the people that eat meat say, oh, you say that animals suffer. But if you eat a lettuce, it is suffering too.
No.
And I
Tell
tell them,
them
the
not wrong.
vegetable kingdom is different. They
Yes.
offer themselves. Is this right, sir?
Yes. You don't, the consciousness is much lower compared to that of an animal.
Right.
The number of senses we all have. We got 7 senses, 6 senses, 1 sensor, 2 senses, you know, like that. So the animal knows it's going to die, but a plant, they are fine. You just take the seeds and grow again. Okay, bye. Yes, you don't have to eat animals, my friend. You don't have to eat animals, but a lot of things you can never eat, you can eat at the same time. Because if you're going to be a vegan, then it's simple. Just sit down and write down with all the information we have, in all kind of, find out how much of calcium we need, how much of all of this we need, and find it from vegetables. Finished, right, done. But B16, B12 doesn't come from plants. You need B12. So where does B12 comes from? So from animal product. You can eat yeast. Yeast has got B12. Yeast is B12. Yeast is an animal. It's an animal, but B12. So you can take yeast product. If you can take milk without harming the cow, up to you guys. Up to you guys. We are just saying you from the experience that we have had. Okay, right. Next. Most bones have marrows to make the blood. Not all bones have the marrows, but most bones have. Okay? So remember that. So the bone strength is very important. The health of the bone is very important because it makes your blood. It makes the red blood cells, it makes the white blood cells, it makes all the platelets, it makes all of that from that. So it has to be healthy. Remember, my friends, remember, huh? Right. 4 types of bone. Now, the long bone, take a short bone. Long bone, long bone, long bone, long bone. They got short bones. Okay, short ones. Okay. Then you got flat bone. So the flat bone is flat. That's it. Then you got irregular bones. You can go one by one of them. So long bones are like this. They have a long shaft with 2 bulky ends at the ends. 2 round things like the ends. 2 bulky ends at the end. Okay. Then this is how you look like. Okay. Now these are the long bones. The long bones are down here. Then you got the whole thoracic region, the shoulder, and the griddle bone. Then it comes all the way shoulder bone coming down here. Then you got these guys. Then you got the pelvic bone. Then coming down all the hip joint, coming down to the long bones and going down right to the thing. Okay. Then you got the vertebral column and the skull. Okay. Now when you come here, this is how it becomes. Now we got a flat bone. Here's got a flat bone or sesamoids here in your kneecap area. Short bones can be any part of that. The long bones go all the way down from here. Long bone 1 to 2 here, go 1 here. And irregular bones are all the spines. All the spines are irregular, all are different shapes on big. So, but all of them are called bones. Okay? Now, this is the bone type. Okay, very simple, flat. You don't have to know all of these things. You just know they are long bones, short bones, flat bones, sesamoid bones, and irregular bones. That's all. Nothing much to know about. These are flat bones. Like that. Sesamoids are here. No, that's all. Okay, so then you got see the nose. Look at the color of the nose. And the ears, you can't see the ears anymore. Right. So like that. Because the ears is not a bone. There's no bones in the ears. You don't see the bones in the ears, so you don't find. Okay? It goes off. Okay? Next. So now type of bone, the flat bone is here. Vertebra, right down the whole vertebra is called irregular bone. Sesamoid bones are in your knees. Short bones are right at your foot area. And the long bones are the long ones. The long ones. All the long ones are called the long bones. Okay? Long 1, 2, 3, 4, the long ones. Okay? Simple name. Nothing to worry about. Don't have to go and know each and every bone and get this confused. We are not here to confuse you guys. Okay? Simple as that. Okay? Right. Then the human skeleton starts all over again. You got all kind of names. If you're a doctor, you need to know each and every name. Half calf and shin bone and chin bones and shin caps and sometimes when you play hockey they put a shin cap here. You know, then you got a thigh bone, then you got hip bones and forearm bones and elbow bones and so much of bones. So that, and then you go deeper and deeper. There'll be even more specific name for all of these things. So, but we are not there. We are here to heal. We are here to heal the bones very simply and very easily. And we're going to go, the most intention of us is to find a way to heal this bone and protect our bone so that they don't give us problem later on in our life or even right now. Okay? Right, thank you. Don't go deeper and find out the names of bones. Now coming back to what the bone is made of. Okay. Okay, the bone is number one, calcium. So this tells you how important calcium is in the life of every vertebra. Every vertebra, even the shell or the crabs and all, they need calcium. They need calcium. Huh? Okay, very important. They need calcium. Okay. Next, phosphorus. So imagine, my friend, find out where you get phosphorus. Which food but phosphorus? Can someone tell me where you find phosphorus? Available easily. Not on food, and it's a non-food item. Non-food item. Where is a non-food item that you have gone across once in a while, or some of you every day? Where is the phosphorus coming from? Where is the phosphorus in your life? Well, before someone gives a wrong answer, let me tell you. Okay? You know, matchstick. You burn the matchstick. When you light a candle, a birthday candle, you get a matchstick. That tip is phosphorus. It burns on the friction. The friction, it catches fire, and that's what you have. That's no one. Seriously. That's our phosphorus. You don't need them, huh? That's a phosphorus. So phosphorus burns. Phosphorus can have a flame. Right. It's not just stupid, huh? Matchstick. Someone got the answer. Matchstick. Yes. Who's the first guy? Dipti Ashish Patel. Matchstick. You know, sometimes now you don't even have matchsticks anymore, you know. Today in life, you find it past the matchstick. You can't even find a matchstick now. It's all automated. Either it's going to be induction cooker or an automatic thing, the gas switch, and you put something tick, 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 all like that now. Unless you are doing some kind of prayers, if you do prayers, you got the wick, you got oil, and you get a matchstick like them up. That's it. Or everyone looking for a matchstick when they want to burn a candle for the birthday party. That's when you know that house has got no matchstick. Seriously. And then you have to call someone who smokes, and he'll bring a lighter and he'll put a lighter on this. Anyone smoking here? Anyone lighter, please? Then you know this guy is a smoker. Lighter to burn the candle. So remember this, huh? So phosphorus is where from the right form. Okay. Next comes the hydrogen. Hydrogen is everywhere. Huh? Next comes the oxygen. But remember, there's no carbon, huh? There's no carbon. What we have in a human bone composition is calcium, phosphorus, hydrogen, and oxygen. Plants are different. Plants are cellulose based. You're going to get carbon, you're going to get hydrogen, you're going to get oxygen. That's all it's cellulose based. That's why if you eat a lot of plant, you may not get a calcium. But eat animals, you're going to get calcium. I'm just telling you, okay, I'm not going to go and eat calcium. Huh? Cow's milk has got calcium. Or find what kind of a vegetarian meat has got a lot of calcium and start consuming a certain volume of that food for your calcium and your bones and the whole system. And remember, you also need phosphorus. Please understand all of these things. Huh? Otherwise, your bone will become smaller and will become thinner and thinner. Your bone density will go down, and we call it osteoporosis. Osteoporosis. That's what's going to happen to you guys when you do not take enough calcium. So please, all you guys who are vegans, who are vegetarians who eat milk, not a problem. Huh? So please remember that. These are things that are very, very important for a human body to survive. And ladies who are going through menopause, you should start healing most of your endocrine gland, because your calcium absorption will go down. You might start losing calcium from your bones and they become porous. Okay, now we'll explain you what is porous and all of these things. Okay, now type of bone cells. Number one, osteoblast. It's a different type. You don't have to know the name. I took it from Google. Okay, it's a type of bone. That's all. Okay, so now when you want to do some serious healing, then you can start healing. Remember yesterday one lady called me up. Wow, she was so shocked. I was so happy with her. You know? Before she even followed PVH, she was following on the diet, PVH diet. No rice. She was following PVH, you know. And she talked about beta cells and alpha cells. She's a 58-year-old woman, Indian woman. Can't speak English. No. Can't speak English, but she didn't speak English to me. No, she was a cook. And And she said she learned how to cook, and she learned, and and PVH classes have enhanced her so much. I've already recorded her voice, and I want to share with every Indian woman. See what this woman has learned from PVH and how she has killed herself. She's no more diabetic. She was diabetic. Now she said, I throw out the rice. I don't take any medication now. I'm totally fine. She said rice is the biggest problem. She doesn't take rice at all, and she's totally fine. So remember this, like that, she was talking about beta cell. Now I'm healing my beta cell to rejuvenate my pancreas. This is what she told me. How nice. I'm so happy to hear that. At least somebody is using our teaching to heal her beta cells of the pancreas. She said the alpha cells are working, not the beta cells. Whoa! So nice to hear that, After all the class, some listen to on this osteoblast. Then comes the bone lining. The bone lining, the bone lining, the bone lining, comes the bone lining, Next. Then the osteocytes is inside the bone. Osteoblast is outside. Then the inside is called osteocytes. Then you got osteoclast. So don't worry about all of this. They say bone cell. There's some cells in the bone. That's all. And don't have to go read with that. Osteoblast cells work to build the bones, to make it strong. Osteoblast. And if these cells don't work, the bones are not going to get built. Okay? Right. Now they got to continuously build, especially when your bones are growing, and you got to rejuvenate them always. They produce new bone cells called osteoids, which is made out of bone collagen and protein. Okay? Right. Nice. They control the calcium and mineral deposits. So remember, these cells are like beta cells. Beta cells in the pancreas for insulin, and osteoblast cells are for the control calcium and thing in the balance. You must know a little bit things. Okay, that's all. Or if you don't want to remember them, say calcium producing cells, or calcium and mineral deposit cell. That's all. Just know them. That's all. That's one cell that's responsible for the calcium and mineral deposit. That's all. Okay. Then calcium composition. Ca, calcium 10, phosphate 4, 6OH, octahydride. This is the formula of your bone. Calcium, phosphorus, oxygen, and hydrogen. That's all. No other elements. It's all the chemical composition of your bones made in this form. One molecule as this. You guys? Now, this is the mineral phase. Collagen phase is 90%. Collagen phase is 90%. So it's only 10% of that. That's all collagens. Okay? Right. Liquid form. Bone made of inorganic bone, mineral, solid, the solid ones, and then the living bone. Living bone. That makes more cells, that makes the bone marrows, that's the porous, it's alive. It's a big factory going on there. You're going and getting instruction from the brains, and I need more white blood cells, I need more platelets, come on guys, go, and zoom, they go down, they start. That's the living bone. So don't ever think the bone is dead. What you see in the skeleton of a person is the hard one, that's the osteoblast, not the inside one. The living ones are all been taken away, eaten by when you die, all the bacteria will eat up everything. And what will remain is skeleton. They cannot eat the skeleton. But if python eats you, it dissolves your bones. If python eats you, it will eat up your bones. You don't have bones after that. Python will eat you up. Finish, gone. Because the python's acid is so strong. Just like you. You know, fish bones, you can bite and eat them. Goes inside. Your hydrochloric acid, don't worry. The little bones, they get dissolved. Don't worry. It's only problem when it gets stuck somewhere on here. That's when the difficult part. But if you can cut the bones of the fish smaller and nicer and ground it, you take them inside. The acid, the hydrochloric acid in your stomach will dissolve them, and you're going to get a lot of calcium available in your diet. Sorry, in your blood system. So you get calcium. So sometimes the calcium, the bone that you throw away, could also be good for you. So try to eat them small, light bones. Mash them up and do whatever you eat them. They will dissolve it. So do not worry about chicken bone or the fish bone that goes inside. You know, So make it small and eat them. No problem. They will go and help you out. Okay? Right. That's a living bone. It will not surpass your stomach. That's what our good old friend, the python, does when he eats a human being. It dissolves everything. Or any snake, not only you just swallow the rat. The rat, even a small cobra, not even a python, a cobra or any other birds, any other snake, eating the birds. So it keeps on there, and the acid of the intestines of the snake will dissolve all the calcium and just comes out. Can you imagine the skull? How strong the skull of a rat will be for that size of a snake? Imagine the size of the skull of a big wild boar eaten by a python. It can just dissolve the whole thing. Yes, that's how powerful they are. So do not worry, your acid in the stomach can dissolve all your bone, and eventually what you're going to get out of that bone means. Okay. I thought my phone was off. Something went wrong. Okay, I'm fine. Okay, my friends, understand, my friends? So next, three types of bones. What you have is a compact bone, the compact tissue, the hard outer tissue of the bone, the hard ones. And then you have the cancellous tissue, the spongy tissues inside the bones. And then you have subchondral tissue, the smooth tissue at the end of the bone, which is covered with cartilage. So another layer, hard bone, soft bone inside, called cancellous tissue, and then comes the cartilage. So these are the three parts of the bone tissue. Okay, right. Now this is how they look like. Okay. The smooth covering with the cartilage and the whole thing is something inside. Okay, if you go deeper inside, this is how they look like. Okay, the yellow marrow is the one that people eat and get sucked out from their mouth, the fatty issue. Then as you go down, it becomes more bloody here. This is where the blood will come out. They all start. This is a living bone. The outer hard bone and the living bone inside. Okay, understand, guys? So you got a lot of marrow activities, yellow bone marrows, and the compact bones, and the hyena cartilage, and the red bone area. So the bone area is all. That's why this part of the bone is soft. You can even bite the chicken bone. You can bite them and take the thing out of you. But you cannot bite that of a goat's one. It's much more stronger. But the rib bones, you can bite them. Okay? So you understand this, huh? Right. Next is how they look like. Compact bone marrow. Compact. As you go down, the bone marrow is lesser and lesser. This is the part where you got the marrows, and this is the part that will get osteoporosis. There's a soft. This is not as hard as this. It's a much more softer. So now your acid diet we're going to start eating all of these things. And that's a healthy diet. That's how it looks like. Inside here, it looks like that. It's healthy. So now the blood in all the cells, the osteoblasts, all the cells with that, you bring all the bloods and things like that. The blood will come and take all the red blood cells and white blood cells and go with them. And they go to the relevant part of the other organ to energize them further. Like the thymus gland, they will energize the third level of protection, defense system, all of this stuff. Okay, the spongy bone and all this is a hip bone that we find here. Okay, guys? Now, this is a big one, the cross section of the bone. That's how they look inside. All this available in Google. You can go and have a look at it. This is the one that inside the red bone is where the blood is. You go to a chicken shop, you break it, you can see the blood after cooking. I get scared when I see that. Those days when I was a non-vegetarian, I said, oh, I'm not eating this. It's red blood flowing out. I spit the chicken rice, the one that's steamed, you can find inside. Sometimes can be disease prone. They're not dead. They can be alive. It can be bacteria and all kind of things can also be there. So please be careful when you eat all of these things. When you have a live blood, especially all the steak, raw and medium raw, when you cut, you get the blood, and the blood is going to carry a lot of things. And because of the animals are dead, immune system do not work. The immune system carries with it all kind of stuff inside. Okay. So my friends, I hope you understand a little bit of what is happening in the bones. You just need to know a simple thing. You don't have to know big detail of these things. You know the soft bone, you know which part of the bone we heal. I'm just going to a workshop so everybody can have an idea what it's all about. Okay? We do not need to know this. Remember this, okay? Now, the spongy bone, then comes the nerve system. Now, this is the nerve system that gives the pain. The nerve system one gives you all the pain. So it's part of the whole thing. Then the blood vessel bringing in and taking away all the toxicity, bringing the oxygen, bringing all the calcium from the diet, bringing all the phosphorus from your diet, bringing from the liver and taking back to this whole big system. Understand, my friend? Now the blood vessel, the compact bone, and then there's the yellow marrow is the one that you take, you cook. Where's the Arun Shaiti for it? He's the one who told me he loves the bones inside. Arun Shaiti, are you around? The last class, I remember when I did finish the class, you said you like the inside one, you suck it out. Yes or no? That's the one, the yellow marrow. You're not eating the red marrow, you eat the yellow marrow. It's all fat. Cholesterol. Yeah, Arun Shaiti is there. Yes, sir. You are the one eating or love the yellow marrow, isn't it? That's the fat layer. As it comes out and out, they get matured, they become blood. And then the blood will go. So if you're having a deficiency of all kind of things, if you're an animal eater, you have deficiency of iron and all, then you can eat this part of it. Yes, eat this part. So all the iron and all kind of stuff, okay? The chicken bones or the whatever bones you have. You see, I say I'm 100% right. You like the fat one, the blood is on the outside. Inner one is all a yellow, fat tissue, okay? Right. Now, this is how we are. Eventually. Right. Now, this one, first one is to protect your internal organs. Can you imagine the skull? The skull is made to expand and a little bit flexible. Then you got a fluid layer and you got a brain. And the brain is floating. It's floating. It's floating on your inside of the brain. It's floating up and down. It's floating up and down. Then it comes down. It goes through your cervical muscles and all changes down. And all the nervous system will go to the spine and it leads to according to where it moves out. So the spine is a protection layer. It protects the organ. The most biggest organ is the head injury. That's why whenever you drive your car or you have a motorbike, or sorry, you drive a motorbike and you wear a big helmet to protect the brain. You can break a bone, you put it back to you. When you break the skull, it damages inside, nobody can help you. That's why protection-wise, you wear a helmet to protect your skull. And the skull, inside the skull, got such a beautiful thing called the brain. And the brain has got lots and lots of work. Okay? Now comes all the long bones. Number one, protect the internal organ. Number two, stores and releases fat. Number three, it makes blood. Red blood cells, white blood cells, and the platelets. Number four, it stores all the release and all the minerals. It gives all the calcium and phosphate and everything else from there. Next, it facilitates movement of the physical body. You carry the body wherever you go. Either you sleep, or you stand up, or you walk, or you do this. It facilitates the movement. And then finally, it supports the body. It supports the body. It supports the body from the foot. It supports from the foot. So all these parts work efficiently to make the whole skeletal system most powerful. Right. Next, more detail, protect the internal organs, stores and release fats, produces the blood cells, stores and release minerals, facilitate movement and supports the body. Protect the internal organs. So totally remember, it's such an important thing. The brain. The brain is the master of the whole system. So the brain needs a lot of things. The brain needs a lot of things. It has to protect itself. So all beautiful. There's another layer. The white layer is the one that you see is a liquid form. The brain is floating, my friend. Protected by the skull. And the skull is not made of one piece. The number of joints together, like one piece, joined together. You know, like glued together in some kind of shape and held by some kind of a tissue that our body has. Okay, and it produces blood, red blood cells, white blood cells, or no. So it takes all the new blood cells and put down. So we need. So remember, these red blood cells have to be proper, and it needs iron to do this job, and many other minerals that it requires. The bone. So the food is a very important thing. You must make sure you do not eat acidic food, my friends. Right. Next, stores, minerals, and releases them. Then whatever the body needs, you send. System says, hey, I need more calcium. Room, it comes. I have a broken bone here. Then it will come and send the calcium down here. Or phosphorus or whatever, platelets. All this will come. White blood cells, not enough. I've got an infection. White blood cells coming down. Make more. Or it's not being made. So you need to heal the bone. And the food is very important. Next, movement. Like what we say, everything that today in our bodies moves. As I'm now moving here like that, it's also moving. Something is moving. It works with the muscles and with all the bones. So keep it intact. Next, supports the body. Wow, can you imagine? You can all stand in 1 feet. You know these people who are dancing ballet, they can clip on the tip. They can slip on the tip. Can you imagine how much the force is put on this little guy? The whole thing is coming to the toes. You may be good, you may not be good, my friend, but we do not know. Maybe you're putting too much. The legs are made like that all the way. Now you put like that. And you wear high heel shoes. Very nice. I've seen people wearing high heel shoes, especially when I go to Indonesia. All the sales girls all have to have some kind of high heel shoes. I have to pick up very painful part. Something they remove it and put on the floor. They cannot wear it anymore. So painful. I just don't figure out why they do that. You can have a high heel shoes for maybe about 1 hour, 2 hours, but not the whole day. Can be very painful, my friend. Can be very painful. The blades are not made to stand on a toe like that. So can you imagine how much of energy will go right up to the thing and go down there? Okay, right. Now, skeleton structures are made of one, joints. So we need a joint, the whole system. No joint, they cannot work. So the whole skeleton structure is made of joints, made of bones, number 2, made of ligaments, made of tendons, cartilage, synovial system or synovial fluid. You know the synovial fluid doesn't follow Newton's law. It's got its own way. There's one guy who doesn't follow Newton's law, the synovial fluid. Okay? Because joints, bones, ligaments, tendons, cartilage, and synovial fluids. These are the part of the whole skeletal system. Of course, we didn't add the muscles. This is the one that I need. Okay, so then comes the muscles. Okay, we got joints, bones, ligaments, tendons, cartilage, and synovial fluids. Okay, right. Thank you. So 20 years of back pain healed with PVH. Something I want to show today, so everybody understands what happened to this person of 20 years of back pain, but healed with PVH. Okay, let's see. Guess who is this? Can anyone guess who this person is? 20 years of back pain and she got healed by PVH. Can anyone guess? Okay, I tell you what, she's in the class today. She's in the workshop today with us. Anyone can guess who she is? She's in the workshop today. Shama Shri. Gita Krishnan. Wow. Everyone know her, huh? Shama Shri. Huh? Yes. Everybody almost got it right. Let's watch it. So you guys are all very good now. You're following everything. You know exactly what happens. Huh? All the questions you all know answer. All know. Good. Good, you guys. Many of us are following it very well. Okay, tell me, what was your testimonial? Your name is?
My name is Shamasri Chaudhary and Shri.
Okay.
So, I'm having back pain in the age of 25 and it is a very youngest age.
How old are you now?
I am right now at 42 almost.
So, for almost 20 years you're having a back.
I don't know how it can happen. It had happened with me. It was really very crucial time for me because I was in bed totally for 5 months. Yes, I was in bed. And literally just keep walking in that way.
Now I want to check whether it's true or not.
Yes.
I want to make sure it's true what it's saying. Okay?
Yes.
I'm going to ask your mother. Your mother is here. Is this true, madam, what she's saying?
Yes, true.
Yes. She couldn't walk, she would walk for 5 months, she was in the bed. True. You took care of her.
Traction চলতো
Traction.
Yes.
They had traction. So the mother is here, so we know that Sri is not lying for testimony on YouTube. Okay, so carry on.
I can give my testimonial, not only my testimonial, my doctor's also.
Okay, good.
So, and nobody can ever believe
English.
I was in real pain at that time when I was given the traction. And traction is so painful, I was literally crying.
My God.
And it almost 1.5 months I have to give it.
Oh.
Yes.
They put a
The traction, yes. More than 1 month, 1.5.
Okay.
And after that, literally I got a doctor, like my godfather. And he is from Kolkata, but he is a renowned doctor. His name is Dr. Gautam Shah.
Gautam Shah.
Yes, Gautam Shah. Yes. And he has treating at Woodlands. Woodlands is a very well-known hospital in Kolkata.
Yeah.
And he is really treating me like a girl. And he gave me so many medicines and part day 2 injection for 19 days. That means 38 injection.
38 injection? In
Yes.
your palm?
No, this is my thighs.
Thighs.
Every day 2 injection. This part of this. Every day 2 injection.
Wow.
And that time was the Diwali time. I remember very well. I forgot to tell. I was literally putting a bed in my enter west.
Back.
Okay, and from back to west. I have to put the all day. I'm just showing pranaviolethealing. I can tell. Every people can heal their back problem totally, and they will be fit and fine much more. Okay.
So you experienced yourself by healing yourself?
Yes, in the age of 25. But my doctor was too good that he don't want to operate mine.
Right.
That's why I just survived right now
Right.
in a very good position.
Right.
If he did the operation, maybe the problem much more even bigger.
Now, did you go back and tell the doctor, Doctor, I'm healed now, I'm fine?
Yes, every time.
And what did he say?
He just asked me, what you are doing? You are doing something healing and something like another thing. But you have to come to me. You know, the people will come to me because this healing power.
Yeah. Now, in fact, you should ask him to send all the patients to you. He should send all his patients to you, and he can start healing them.
I don't know.
And when did you got healed by PVH, pranaviolethealing? When?
I just have practiced pranaviolethealing from the year 2015.
Yeah, which workshop you came? In planetarium?
No.
No.
This one.
Oh, this one, in the same place. Okay.
Same place.
Okay. So that time you had so much problem.
Yes.
So we remove a lot of negativity from you.
Yes.
So when that energy all went off, your healing was happening immediately.
Healing is getting started by not only this place. You have healed me before.
Or healed you before from Malaysia. Okay. Madam, since you know your daughter, how do you think she is right now?
fine.
She's fine. She's okay now. From what you saw when she was young until now, she's perfectly okay. Yes. And your daughter, do you know your mother had a back pain? Yes. And she's fine now? Yes, good. So remember this. This is what we're trying to say. Everybody can heal yourself. What business? Some business.
I'm telling that all the medical things right now is getting a business.
From your experience, over the many years that you went through, they were only managing your pain.
Yes.
Not curing you. All the injection for pain.
They are just giving me the painkiller.
Painkiller. Please, one jump now.
Yes, just a minute. Now, I'm showing how I can jump.
It's quite high, you know. It's quite high. Too much. Not short. I don't want to get another back pain.
Okay, sir.
New back pain. Slowly.
Okay.
Seriously, no joke. I don't seem to jump in another back pain. Anyway, we jump, I'll video again.
I know.
Careful. I think you should take this video and show your doctor. What doctor's name?
Dr. Gautam Shah.
Yeah, I think you can go and show him. Go and show him saying that I am now jumping from all the things that
But he is my godfather.
I know. He tried his best.
Yes.
Because you know why? They are only limited to giving medicine.
Yes.
Doctors are only limited to giving medicine. That's all they can do.
I have to do the exercise per day 90 times.
Per day, 90?
Yes. After coming back from hospital.
Hospital.
Yes.
90 times a day.
90 times a day.
And
I did it.
And each operation, each exercise, how many minutes?
Maybe 2-3 minutes.
That's all.
Yes.
And did it help you?
Yes. It has helped me, but in a limited portion.
That's all.
Not like this. I can't even bend. To be honest.
So now I know why you really want people to learn PVH.
Yes. আমি এই জন্যই চাই যে মানুষ অনেক বেশি PVH শিখুন। আমি স্যারকে হাতে পায়ে ধরে যে 10 মাস ধরে বলেছি যে স্যার টাইম দিন, কেন বলেছি এবার আপনারা দেখুন। এই যে আমার নিজের শরীরের উপর দিয়ে গেছে, এরপরও আমি এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
So what? Okay, now what we're going to do now in our website, okay? We're going to put down there, if anybody got back pain, please contact Shamanshri,
Yes.
our ambassador for PVH ambassador for back pain. Is it okay with you?
Yes. Yes.
So they can call you, they can talk to you,
Yes.
and you can share experience, and you can tell them how to get better.
Right.
That's fine?
Right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, Kanmani, what did your son drink? You say, my son drink heavy. I don't understand what you're trying to say. So your teaching helped me with my health care, and I'm blessed. I've stopped tamarind, lime, and other acidic food. I'm 50 years old, and I'm blessed with your teaching, sir. Oh, good. Finally, we've got somebody who stopped this tamarind, and she's fine. This is what we say, madam. Learn. Acidic food will come when it comes to the food part. We'll explain to everybody what the food is messing up everybody. Okay, right. Hey, Kanmani, what I don't understand. You were saying about your son drink a day, ADI. What does it? What do you mean by that? Okay, guys. No, I think I will start a join tomorrow. This is another big topic. I can't finish in 10 minutes now. I cannot finish, okay? So we will go straight to our blessing because the joints are a huge thing. You got to go one by one, understand everybody. We start with blessing in a short while. Okay, let's see what I can do now. Go out. Okay, guys, have your wands, please. Let's do a lot of healing. This morning I had a chance to speak to a nurse in an ICU clinic in Malaysia. She was saying it's really bad. People are dying a lot. It's not like how it used to be. Really, people are dying. The whole family are dying. Every father, mother, children, grandmother, everybody's dying. The whole family. People are not there yet. She said it's to do with the Delta variant. It's quite serious, my friend. So take it seriously, all of you guys. Stay home, stay safely. Don't go out unnecessarily. If you got something to do, please report them. Okay? So dark energy removal from coronavirus. Okay, so all of you please sit down. Have your wands, please. All of you have your wands, please. Let's start now. Someone saying Brazil also is bad, Spain also bad. Rosario, you were saying about the same thing. Yachita, Rosanna, I've been suffering from low back pain from the age of 19 years old. How old are you now? Call me right now. Yoshita, Rosanna, can you please call me now? 504 number. I'm waiting for your call. You're saying you got a back pain since you're 19 years old. How old are you right now? You can call me right now. We can go more in detail and find out more about it right now. Call me now. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Who is this?
Señorita Rosanet.
Okay. How old are you now?
47.
And she got back pain. She was 19 years old.
Desde los 19 sufres de dolor de espalda. La lumbar, L5 y C1. Yes, sir. Lumbar region, L5S1.
Tell her she got a cord come in the area from a lady from her own family. 10, 20, 30, 30 years, 31 years. 31 years. Cord coming from a family. Yes, why?
De tu madre. Her mother was not very stable emotionally, and she badmouthed all her children. She kicked her children out of the home when they were very young.
Oh my God. She kicked them out of the house?
She suffered emotionally. Yes, sir.
Okay, ask her to read Forgive and Pick number 7 for the mother right now.
Lee ahora página 7 por tu madre, por favor. La estoy leyendo, la puse mientras estaba escuchando un poquito, no entendía. She's reading now.
L5, S1, S2. 3 bones. Well, I'm removing all the connection that she has from her mother right now. How's the pain now? 10 to 0.
De 10 a 0. 5.
5. You see, she must be forgive for the mother. Where's the mother? Is the mother still alive?
Yes, sir.
She needs to continually read forgiveness for the mother. It's very important.
Forgiveness 2 and 7, sir.
1, 2, and 7.
Debe leer el perdón 1, 2 y 7 por tu madre continuamente.
Do divine fire for the mother. Do divine fire for the mother as well.
Y hacer todo. Está con demencia senil igual mi madre. Ahora está peor por toda su. Tienes que hacer esto que dice. Vamos a preguntarle, sir, is that why she cannot sleep at night? She cannot sleep at night even though she does PVH.
Yes. It is like a dynamic cord coming to her.
No puede dormir de noche por un cordón dinámico de su madre.
Okay, now how much the pain? How much the pain now?
¿Cuánto está el dolor ahora? Un 3.
It's coming down. So the cord is going and disturbing her L5. Now energy block on the L5. Ask her to take the one and heal L5. S1, S2 is fine, only L5 now. How much now?
¿Cómo está el dolor ahora de 10 a 0?
Va mejorando. Lo que pasa es que tanto el cansancio que tuve a la mañana de todos los dolores que ya no sé cuál era el que me dolía, pero las lumbares pasaron, pero eso hace que me duela todo. Entonces tengo como, ¿cómo decirte? Como que efectos colaterales de toda la otra parte del cuerpo. Entonces la lumbar ya no duele, pero duele lo que hay alrededor.
Sir, she says that in the area pain, the pain area there, lumbar region, it's no more pain, it's 0.
Okay,
but
0.
all her body has a lot of pain due to the movement she has to do to avoid that pain.
Ask her to heal her stomach now.
Ahora debe sanar tu estómago.
Ask her to stop eating maize, stop eating corn flour.
No comas nada más de maíz.
Corn flour is not good for her, Rosario.
Para nada. No es bueno para ella.
It's like how I tell people in this part of the world to stop eating rice. A lot of people in North America, South America should stop eating corn. Corn is not good for many people. Maybe it's all been what do you call it? What GMOs, you know, genetically modified food. Yeah.
Ha sido modificado el maíz en estas partes del mundo, así como en otras, en Asia no pueden comer arroz por esa misma razón. Acá en Latinoamérica no podemos comer maíz, porque el maíz ya no es como era antes. En tu caso, es veneno.
Remember when we're doing the maize test in Bolivia, everyone's arm test failed. I've also done the same test in Venezuela and also failed the arm test. You know that? It's very interesting to go into the arm test of maize in Peru. That's where it's all heaven food, you know. Very interesting. Ask her to heal the stomach and she'll be fine, and stop eating maize. When you eat some kind of food like that, the whole bone, everything will pain, Rosario. Just like Sylvania, you know, she stopped white flour and everything became fine. The pain became zero when she stopped eating white flour, correct?
Como mucho maíz, me gusta mucho el choclo. Voy a dejar de comer, pero como saying that she loves maíz a lot. She eats it a lot.
Okay, try to stop maize for 1 week and let's see what happens.
Yes. Have you heard in China they are having plastic rice, sir?
Yes, to reduce the body weight, it comes out in the shit. It doesn't get dissolved. It doesn't get. See, if somebody got. You see, Rosario, in some part of the world, people eat a lot. They got a big stomach. You know what they do? It's a process where they stitch the stomach. They put some kind of clip to make it smaller. So they eat less. No, they eat less. They lose weight, but there's some other complications. They eat less, so they lose weight. Okay. Now, what if I don't want to do a clip and I eat 40% of the plastic rice? You understand? I enjoy the good food. 40 plastic rice, it doesn't get digested. It just comes on the shit. I hope they don't recycle it. That's all.
It goes in, it goes out.
That's all.
It doesn't do wrong to the body.
No, I mean, that's a side effect. Whether the acid will react to the plastic and give something that we do not know. It's like, well, see, acid comes in plastic containers. So the plastic will not affect the acid, will not affect the plastic. You understand? So maybe it just comes out. So you have a meal, but 30% of the 40% meal is useless meal. There are some people I know, Rosario, some of the air stewardess, they eat a lot and they go to the toilet and vomit it out. There are people like that also. Yeah, so people like that should eat plastic rice. Okay.
They feel full, but then everything goes out.
It's not nutritious. It doesn't provide the calories. Okay, bye. How much the pain she has? Back pain is gone. From 90 she's...
Nada, y mientras hablábamos fui sacando como la intoxicación del maíz y como que estoy como en el cuerpo un 40% de los dolores que tenía de hoy a la mañana, así que eso también calmó.
She is saying in the lumbar region, 0. And while we were talking, she was heating the toxic energy of the corn, and it came down 40%, the body pain.
So now, by healing the stomach, 40% down, lumbar pain is 0. From what she's 45 years old now, from 19 years old she had a pain. Can you imagine what we're doing here, Rosario? She's in, where is she now? That's the most important thing. You are in Uruguay. Where is this girl?
She is in the southern part of Argentina, sir. She is my friend that goes to Buenos Aires whenever you come to
This girl. Okay. What's her name? I can't remember her name.
Jevita.
Yes. Can you imagine, Can you imagine?
Southern part of Argentina, sir.
It's very sad. Anyway, ask her stop eating maize and she'll be fine.
She works in a school with children and she does PVH, and everybody around her is starting to love PVH because they see that she does this and she's better and keeps
Very
better
good.
and everything.
Now ask her to be fine. Then do all of this and she'll be fine as well. Okay?
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you very much. Bye. You see how guys, how we've changed her now? From 9 years the pain just went out just like that. You know? And now the whole body's pain is the food. You must understand, some food are not good for you, for your body. That such is bad. I just cannot figure out people, Malaysian TV talking about so much about sunrise rice, eat rice, the best rice in the whole world. What is wrong with the people? I just cannot figure out. Just because they want to market something and they want to make some money and they go on doing all kind of, people just follow automatically. Just follow. Don't you know what's good for yourself? It's very sad. Very, very sad. Okay, guys? So now we got that done. Thank you very much. Nizam, Shari, there's one lady not happy with you. She's from your own family. Please forgiveness and then heal the part of the pain area. You'll be fine. Heal your C3. Heal your C3. There's one lady from your family not happy with you. Got calls coming from her. Shivu, Jivo, Shiva. Shivu, Jivo, Shiva. Patla you. Sir, my office, I think, have sold. What can I do now? One, you have many, many souls. Is it your office, somebody else's soul? The souls are there because somebody else, not yours. What's the name of the movie or the song? It's called Mars. M-A-R-Z. Mars. Don't watch the movie. Seriously. It's a very good movie. It tells you about how the soul. See, sometimes people watch the show, the movie, they tell the truth. But people think that it's a movie, they walk away. It's a truth. What's happening is the truth. Okay? Understand that? We know, start with divine fire for your office and all. It'll be fine. One of these days, when time permits me, I will energize this song together and we will put for people who want to get souls elevated. Very soon. Coming soon. I'll play this movie and the song will go on and everybody who want to get souls elevated from their homes or things like that, you can play at your home but not outside your home. You will get it done. Don't worry, yeah? Very soon. Okay guys, let's start with removing all the blocks, child block, marriage block and prosperity blocks and all, okay? So all of you please sit down. Guys, we have shared these videos, we have shared recently videos. Please play them. Today I think we shared in all the groups. Few groups that we shared a lot of these things. So please go and stay down there and play this game so everybody can listen and everybody can start doing and something will happen, okay? So we're going to play the song again. So please, all of you, please sit down, have the wand with you. Have the wand with you, okay? And start saying, Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, make me an instrument of this blessing for healing of COVID virus, to remove all the negative energy on each and every person, all the frontliners, and also to Mother and all the nature beings of Mother Earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God inside. My soul is the soul of divine fire. My soul is the purity God. Okay, let's start now.
It's easy if you try.
Take the one, please. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God resides. My soul is soul of divine fire. My soul is the purity God resides. God, thank you for this teaching. Thank you for His guidance. Thank you for protection. Thank you for His love, compassion, kindness. Make me an instrument of this blessing right now. A divine fire, divine light, divine love, divine compassion. Go to all the frontliners and all the people in running now, struggling now, with all the help they're giving us now to all the COVID patients all over the world. Malaysia, India, Singapore, and every country of the world. Let God's blessing be with each and every of the frontliners. Let God's blessing go to each and every one. Let it go to every part of the world, no matter where they are. A divine fire go to them. All the frontliners are beings of divine fire. All the frontliners of purity God inside. All the COVID patients around the world are beings of divine fire. All the COVID patients around the world are the purity God inside. All the COVID patients are being a divine fire. All the COVID patients are beauty. Let God's blessing be with each and every one of them. Mother Nature, thank you, thank you, thank you. We ask forgiveness whatever wrong we may have known, committed in this lifetime or lifetime before this. Let God's blessing be with each and every one. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God. It says my soul is full of divine fire. My soul is the purity God. Supreme God, divine Father, divine, all your hands out. Put your hands out, please. Please remove all the negative energy I may have within myself and then it coming towards me. All the blocks I may have towards marriage, running a married life. Also with all the prosperity blocks and all the work, job blocks. Let it remove all of these things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God inside. My soul is the soul of divine fire. My soul is the purity God. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, my friends. See you all tomorrow. Same time, 8 o'clock. Thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let God's blessing be with each and every one of you. Let there be light in each and everyone's life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys. Okay.